According to Matthew Cowhill, top breakfast foods in America at dailypress.com, pancakes are the top 10 breakfast foods in America. Who can blame them? They're easy to make, affordable, a must-have for any breakfast meal, and enjoyable. As much as I enjoy pancakes, making them is the best part. I've been making pancakes since I was 12, and as a 19-year-old, I think it's safe to say that I've perfected my pancake making skills in the last 7 years. If you haven't picked up on it already, I'm going to be showing you how to make perfect pancakes in just under 5 minutes. Perfect pancakes are round, golden brown, and fluffy. First, I will tell you all the materials required, then I'll show you a step-by-step process by telling you how to make your batter, and then I'll tell you steps to cook your batter. Now that you have an idea about what I'm going to be showing you today, let's get started. Now, before I jump right into it, you're going to need to gather a list of materials first. You're going to need a fairly large spatula, make sure it's sturdy, vegetable oil, a 10 by 12 inch round frying pan. This is a perfect length for your pan because when it's time to cook your pancakes, you'll have enough room to flip them. A wire whisk, or if you don't have one, a wooden spoon works just fine. One medium bowl and one large bowl. Measuring cups which you can find just about anywhere in your local store. 2% milk, salt, preferably table salt, all-purpose flour, some baking powder, white sugar, melted butter, vanilla extract, and finally one large egg. Now that you know all the required materials, next I'm going to show you how to make your pancake batter. Now, to make your pancake batter, there are 4 steps you need to follow. Step 1. Prepare your ingredients. Using your measuring cups, prepare 1 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. Do not use more than this or it can give your batter a bitter aftertaste. 1 tablespoon of white sugar, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 1 1/4 cups of 2% milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and finally, 1/2 teaspoons of salt. After your ingredients are prepared, step 2 is to mix your dry ingredients. Grab your medium bowl, and as you can see from the image to your left, you want to pour in your white sugar, all-purpose flour, baking powder, and salt. Looking at the image to your right with a whisk or wooden spoon, mix these ingredients together until they're well blended. Set this bowl aside for the meantime. Following step 2 is step 3. Mix your wet ingredients. Grab your large-sized bowl and pour in the milk, melted butter, and vanilla extract for extra flavor. With a fork, break the large egg in the bowl, and with the whisk or wooden spoon, mix the ingredients until smooth. You don't want to overmix these ingredients or it will become too liquidy. The last step is to add your dry ingredients into your wet ingredients. Grab the dry ingredients that you set aside. As seen in the picture to your left, you want to slowly add your dry ingredients into the large bowl containing the wet ingredients. As you add the dry ingredients, you want to continuously mix in until it's all gone. Avoid pouring the dry ingredients all at once or else when you mix, clumps will form in your batter. Looking to the picture to your right, your batter should have a thick consistency. Set this mixture aside. Now that I've shown you how to make your batter, it's time to cook your pancakes. Now, before you cook your pancakes, what you first want to do is prepare the pan. Following the image to your left, grab your 10 to 12 inch pan and place it in the center of your stove. Make sure your stove is on medium-low. After about 1 minute, add drops of water on your pan. Looking at the image in the middle, you can see that the water clumps into balls and it begins to sizzle. That's when you know your pan is ready. Following the image to your right, grab a paper towel and pour about 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil around it and apply it to the pan. Avoid directly pouring vegetable oil in the pan. As stated by Julia Thomas, Pancake Mistakes to Avoid in 2014 at HuffingtonPost.com, if you pour oil directly in the pan, it may pool in some areas while leaving other parts of the pan dry, causing uneven cooking of your pancake. Now that your pan is ready, it's time to pour in the batter. Grab your batter that you set aside and using a measuring cup, pour 3/4 cups of batter in the center of the pan. You want to pour the batter in the middle especially because it's the hottest spot and it will cook the pancakes evenly. Now the final and most important step is to flip the pancake. Following the image to your left, after a few minutes, you should be able to see a lot of tiny bubbles forming on the top side of the pancake. This means the pancake is ready. As stated by SeasonedKitchen.com, when to flip in 2015, when you go to flip the pancake, if it lifts easily off the grid/pan, it's ready to flip. Now following the image in the middle, you want to slowly place your spatula under the pancake. When completely covering the pancake, you want to flip the pancake over in a 180-degree-like motion. You want to avoid flipping the pancake too slowly or else the batter could run off. As you can see in the image to your right, let the pancake sit for 1 to 2 minutes or until the bottom is golden brown. Now with the remaining batter, Repeat steps 6 through 7. If done correctly, the batter should make up to 6 medium-sized pancakes. To top off your pancakes, you can add any of your favorite type of toppings. I opted for the classic butter and syrup. Now that I've shown you how easy it is to make perfect looking pancakes under 5 minutes, you can try it out at home.